Hey guys, what's up? We are at one of my favourite places today. I don't know how much of this I'm going to get because I've got the kids with me today. This is Hartwood Asylum. It closed down in 1998 and it's been abandoned ever since. We've had various amounts of fires with it and everything, so it has been terribly destroyed. But yeah, as you can see, I don't think we're going to get in though. But yeah, this is Hartwood. This is a mental hospital. This was a whole community built 1800s sort of, I think. So yeah, I will try to see if I can get one. But they have an abandoned graveyard. There used to be 20 buildings on this whole plot, and it's only 3 to 5 remaining now. But yeah, this is the main quarters, as you can see. So this is where like the nursing bit was, and the like outpatients bit. But yeah, this is looks like it's been damaged before. Like I said, I am with my children today. Walking the dog. Oh, it's right, doggy, we're fine. This is one of the buildings I'd love to be able to get into. Oof. So yeah, as we walk, here, Bubba. Here, Bubba.
Mum, all left off of the grass.
It's alright, she's fine. So it's been boarded up, and as you can see, people have managed to get in, like with ladders and stuff, and unfortunately have damaged the property. Yeah, there's another one just over there which we will explore. As you can see, that's the clock tower, as they call it, but we will explore that in a little while. But yeah, for now we are exploring this. So this was belonging to the NHS in the time it shut down in 1998. When I get a chance, I'll stop for a drink and we'll put in some background information for you. But right now we are walking around to the car park area of the abandoned asylum. So this had, when it was fully working, it was they had a laundromat or a laundrette as you call it, their own shops. There's a train station that runs directly through it. Go on, Holly. So yeah, we got this. There's still the entrance. But if I zoom in as far as I can, you can actually see inside. There you go. It has been badly damaged by the elements, as you can see. Yeah, in its heyday it would be great. My stepdad has been here when it was open, and yeah, fortunately it looks like they sealed it back all the way up. I had seen photos to suggest that we can get in on this one, but might not be able to get it, so overgrown. 2 seconds. So this is actual car park. That's all car park that used to be months ago when I came here. That way you can actually see the concrete. But we have to be so careful walking on this. Haha, it's not been sealed. Right. So that gives me a chance to get in.
Here we go, Mum. I'm here. Look at Poppy. Come on, Poppy. Oh!
Oh, I'm too old for this. Ugh! I'm in.
You have to come in and then...
So I'm actually inside the gate.
That is fast.
Yeah, so it's all boarded up, as you can see. Yeah. As you can see, this is literally us walking around. Yeah, it looks like they've resealed. Put her down now. Excuse the breathlessness, I'm not used to walking. That's the only way in. I don't know if we're going to get up there. I haven't got ladders in my bag. Someone managed to get in by the looks of the door there. But yeah, they've recently just sealed that door by the looks of it, because that was another way in. But yeah, this would have been like the main entrance. So you bring your car down here. Then you go in this way. I'll see if I can find any pictures online of before and after. Hopefully we can get into the next building. There's the eerie curtains. The eerie curtains hang from the broken window. We won't be able to get up there, there's no ladders. My daughter's just pointing out to me there's doors up there, but we ain't going to get in because there's no bottom ladders.
And we can't go in with the dog.
Let's see. More dreary curtains. Plants growing inside the buildings. As you can see. So yeah. There's more. There's a door up there and all. So yeah, they have sealed this up. No longer to be used. Holly's having a fun time. Holly is my dog, by the way, guys. No, careful, there's holes. Yeah, so this is the main entrance. As you can see, it would have been beautiful in its heyday. Even nature knows what is beautiful when it takes its flowers and puts them in the windowsill. I hope one day I can come back here and do a spirit box or something. But I'll catch you when we get to the next building, as it's a lot of walking. So I'll catch you in a minute. Right, as we are walking, just walked past the train station that way. So this would have been another driveway. There's two sides. You can either go left or go right. We are going right. dog. Yeah, so we'll go right. Not in your school uniforms! Right, we are walking to find the graveyard of some of the patients that were here. The graveyard is hidden. I didn't find it last week. We've got some berries going on. Black ones. Nature's fruit. So yeah, hopefully my camera angle's okay. I haven't got a screen to see what I'm doing. Yeah. So we'll go. Come on, Holly, leave. Oh, what's she eating? Sorry the poor quality of the video, guys. This is knackering. Actually take my dog for a walk. Okay. I'm on a hole. You're getting hot. I'm going to sit down because the dog's getting a bit worn out. So yeah. But coming up to one of the old buildings that's been demolished. A couple of bike sheds. And there's another doctor's house as well. So I'll have to pound the camera for you. So yeah. Little girl's just getting me a blackberry. Used to eat these as kids. So to get to this graveyard. That's a good one. Blackberry! Get their pips out. I think it was down there, wasn't it? So yeah, it's quite nice. This is all private, but we use it as a means. What? I'm recording. I pound that way. Assuming you can see the doctor's house. Another great abandoned building. We'll get there in a minute. There are two buildings here. I'm sure it's down that way. Oh my god, I tripped over a dog. Someone please be careful. This is all rubble buildings. Some old sheds. I don't think there's anything in the sheds. There's quite a lot here. Jane, you don't need to come with me. But I've got a dog with me and all. So these might have been like old bike sheds. There's another one just over there. No, it's quite too dangerous, darling. There is other buildings on the property. Ow, my ankle. Yeah, I think someone did buy this place, but they said that they were turning it into flats using the shell of the property, but I don't know if that's going ahead or not. It's been like in the making for about 5 years. Oh! But yeah, this is Hartwood. Beautiful place to walk if you're fit enough to do it. Haha! Found the road to the graveyard. So this graveyard, I'm not too sure on. It has numbers instead of people's names. We'll take you there now. Right, so as we approach the gate for the graveyard, the cemetery, which I actually didn't know was here until a couple of years ago. So, yeah, down there somewhere. Down there. That's right. Looks like they've done some improvements to it. Years ago. So this is where the forgotten live. They've done a lot to it since I was here last. Freaking midgies. So What we got on here? History of the cemetery. It says the Lanarkshire Lunatic Asylum opened its doors on May 14, 1895 in Hartwood, and the same year the cemetery received its first soul on the 24th of August. There are 1,255 identified souls interned with 634 graves, with ages ranging from 6 days to 115 years old. According to records, each layer is 5 feet deep. Males and females were never interred together. Reflection on the Victorian values, and buried in twos, but there are a few which contain 3 souls. Most of the graves are only marked with cast iron markers denoting the layers, number of which a few is still visible. The last burial here was on 11th of April 1952, and the cemetery has reached capacity. So 2 souls per grave. Some had 3 in it. It goes on. Contrary to various legends, the funeral services in the early days, although basic, were dignified. The coffin was of a plain deal pine, and burial service brief. More often than not, only the grave diggers or clergy in attendance. There are so many reasons to justify why families did not collect their relatives' remains after death. Among them, poverty, the stigma of having a relative in an asylum, and sadly the patient had quite literally been forgotten by the family. So it also says the hospital burial grounds are still lovingly cared for by friends of Hartwood Cemetery, who maintain the area and try to trace descendants of laid rest here. The cemetery is open and welcome to visitors. Stop by taking the history and the landscape. And then there's a poem which I will read out for you. Abandoned now and derelict, a building once grand, is testament to all those wrong in this our Christian land. This is Hartwood's territorium from one time and place, but what lies below this hallowed ground is all our disgrace. Some were private lunatics, but here through family shame, but most were paupers lunatics, and buried with no name. Homosexuals, epileptics, disabled lie here too, all outcasts from society, buried deep and out of view. 1,200 plus lie here, buried here, some with plots being shared, and take with them their cruel lives, for no evil here was spared. A few nursing staffs are buried here with the damned, young single mothers, but in their everlasting peace. They are our sisters, our brothers. 5 soldiers from the Great War who were tortured by their past join a lady from St. Mary's Corpse and are honoured here at last. The atrocities, forgotten souls, and stigma that have been bore. And remember this simple plaque, and are lost to us no more. A royal Polish princess, a heiress without grace, a baby girl who never died in this godforsaken place. So yeah, there's a lot of history to this place. As you can see, we have the plaques and it says welcome. So yeah, my children are running around in it. This wasn't here before. This was like a broken fence. There's a quote that everyone should listen to. Don't be ashamed of your story. It was by others. So yeah, this is being redone up. It wasn't like this years ago. So it says here, erected in memory of patients and staff at Hartwood Hospital. May they rest in peace. 1896 to 1952. So we are literally standing with them. What? So girls run out, Holly! And then they got all the names. This is like all of their people that are buried here. I wonder if there's any of my relatives here, or any relatives that may be related to any of us. Cullen. I don't think there is any. Davison. So we'll look, and it has their numbers of birth years and deaths. So you know for a fact there's a 6-day-old child buried here. First one buried here was called, where is it? Brady Alexandra. His number is 1. He was born in 1856, died in 1896. So yeah, it's creepy to think. I mean, looking at their ages, I mean, there are some young ones here and some non-young ones. This was the first one up here, Adams James, 1888 to 1908. May God rest their souls. Sorry about that quick little short break there. So yeah, more names. The last one doesn't say when it was buried. So if we look at all the names, this is the P's through to the Y's. And we got like Reeds, Rennies, Simpsons. I mean, some of them were really old, but yet some were really young. So I got a drink in my hand. None of my kids want to hold it for me. But yeah, this is the Hartwood Cemetery, and may God rest their souls. Not everyone had the privilege of getting buried by family members. Some of them were poor, some of them wasn't. I mean, I haven't found that baby yet, so yeah, we are going to walk down here. It has changed a lot since I was here last. I mean, like I said, many of these graves go unmarked, unnamed. Who will remember them? Who will remember the bodies that lay here to rest? You know, their bodies may have left, maybe buried in the ground, but where do their souls go? Maybe one day I'm able to do a spirit box here. I'd love to see if I can talk to the spirits and see whether they can give me the answers. Like I said, last time I was here, this was so neglected, so overgrown, totally forgotten about. It was only when my mum told me about this place, the graveyard, I was like, I've been here before, I've never seen this graveyard. When I first walked here, I would have been disgraced, just shamed. Yeah, oh, not a very big graveyard, but it's big enough. And we're coming up to some more stuff. So we got another one, more names, people that we can't remember, people that we forget, people that probably don't even people remember. I mean, this is more people, 1850s, 1866, 1917, 1914, 1919, 1909. So many forgotten names. And here, in the sacred corner of the cemetery, is Archibald Campbell Clark, the first medical superintendent of the Lanark District Asylum, Hartwood. He died in 1981, aged 49 years old. Erected by the staff in affectionate remembrance. May God rest his soul. And then we see nothing. There's no graves. A few gravestones, but that's about it. Those who couldn't afford gravestones, or those who wasn't remembered or forgotten by their family, they would have just been buried. A number, just another number to everyone. Again, more names, more people. Some of these were old, some of them were quite young. Numbers on a board, that's all they'll be remembered for. It's simple numbers on a board. And then we've got benches where you can sit. As you can see, very few gravestones. But the people that have done all this and erected everything, I've done it really nice. I don't like walking on graves, but here we have another gravestone. In loving memory of our dear sister Teresa, died 7th of April 1946. Was she here as a lunatic, or was she here as a nurse? You can never know. I mean, that wasn't here last time we was here. Let's see, thousands of 1,200 bodies are buried in this graveyard. You wouldn't think it. Very few gravestones, very few markings to understand what they are. Again, another gravestone. But if you look on this side, there's nothing. We are standing on graves unmarked, left to be forgotten, never to be remembered. I was hoping to find one just to show you what I meant by they were just left. They were just a number. But I don't think I can actually find one. So, I don't know. I think there might be one, I don't know. If I can find one, I'd be happy to show you. Haha. This is what I'm on about. This is where you're buried. A number in the ground. Never to be remembered. Forgotten by family. Poverty. If you were lucky and you were remembered. I mean, some of the ground is actually sinking in. So we have another gravestone here. In memoriam of Janet, nurse in Hartwood Asylum, died 11th of July 1897. She was only 21 years old. 21 years old and working with the insane. That took a lot of courage, a lot of things. I mean, there's one here. Does it even have a name? Forgotten grave. In loving memory of. I don't think it has a name. Go away, fly. Aha. AGM. 1872 to 1930. God may you rest your soul. So, I think you've seen enough of the graveyard. I think there's a lot to this. Maybe one day come back here without my children and do a spirit box. That could be the only way to do it. But I'll catch you when I get to the next building. Right, we are approaching the doctor's house. Oh, that window's got me there, it's alright. There is the doctor's house. Go through this path that's been made in the brambles. So, I've gone in front of the children in case there's any holes. Then I'm going to need to wash my dog after this. So again, this is either a doctor's house or the doctor's surgery. Like I said, this might have been a lunatic asylum, as they called it back in the days. But this could be a surgery for outpatients or something. In total ruinous state now. As you can see through the bars, trees have grown through the building. Nothing left but ruins. Now, I'm not quite sure on the history of this. Not sure on the history of this. I can have a look. So I'm just having a look now. If I can type one-handed. Right, the history of Hartwood Hospital. So it says hospital. Alright. The history is the hospital was designed by John Murray to accommodate 500 patients and opened as the Lanark District Asylum in 1895. The complex includes staff houses, gardens, a farm, a power plant, a reservoir, a railway line and a cemetery. 2 large blocks were added in 1898. A TB sanatorium was completed in 1906 and the nurses' home was opened in in 1931. The first medical superintendent was Campbell Clark. Its sister factory, the Hartwood Hospital, was designed by James Lockhead. That's gone now, that's been demolished. Ruined by vandalism. So it says that in February 2020, it was reported that portions of the Matt Reeves the Batman were being filmed at the location, with the site dressed as Gotham Orphanage. So basically you could see this in Gotham is weird sort of weeds, ferns, brambles that we are going to approach the very next building. Now you can see the clock tower. There were many more buildings. This place is very big. Up. So yeah, I do apologise for my face. You get to see too much of it. Yeah, there's a abandoned digger on the property. That's left. It looks like it has been moved from the first time I was here. It's a lot further away. I'll show you now. This would have been more buildings. By the looks of the if you follow this round, this looks like it could have been a building, an outline to one. So what would this be? This probably been another asylum part, or a outbuilding, maybe a shop or something. Ollie! Hello, Bubba. Yeah. Right, I'm gonna cut off here. When I get down there, I'll get to speak to you again. I hope you're enjoying this. There is many more to come, hopefully in the next few months. Like I said, I'm a full-time mum, a full-time gamer, on Twitch daily from 8 PM UK time. So yeah, check out my other channel, which is in the link description below, for my gameplay. My Twitch link and my social links are all there, so you lot can be kept up to date with my adventures. Catch you soon. Right, we are at the clock tower. The last building left remaining. It is so sunny today that I can't even see what I'm doing. I need to start wearing my sunglasses more. You can see why it's called the clock tower. Steeped in history. There is nothing left of it. There we go. There is the clock tower. Again, this one was a lot bigger, but vandalism and fire after it closed down caused a lot of damage. I mean, I've seen photos of this place way back. I'll try and include them in this video. So we are actually walking on a path behind, which is surrounded. Right. As you can see through the bars, the eerie sight that it has. You ain't getting through that bit. Down that way a bit more. I don't know whether, like I said, I don't know if I'm going to get in or not. But I'm hoping that I can get in. I mean, all you can see, if I put it there, is a steel girder left from the other buildings. Nothing left of this building at all. It is in complete and utter ruin. It's a shame really, because this building is absolutely beautiful, and no matter how many trapped souls are actually in this building. How many are in there? One day I shall return again with a spirit board to see whether I can communicate with the souls that are trapped in this sacred ground. Hey Bubba! So eerie. And I'm sure if I had a spirit board today, no kids, I could do it. I have to look see if there's an app or something I can use on my phone. I'm so freaking hungry as well. Exploring makes me hungry. So yeah. More buildings again would have been here. More buildings. More stuff. cages surrounding the stairs. This might have been like the tuberculosis side of things. Whoa, Mummy's ankles. My ankle's gone like 3 times there. Jaden, shut up. So, a lot of it has been demolished since I was last here. I have photos from my first ever explore here, which are on my Instagram, which I'll put in the link description down below. Yeah, all this would have been more buildings, more places, more sites. I wonder if there is a way in. So my eldest has just found a way in. You can get in this one. We are in, people. We're in beautiful clock tower. Beautiful sight. As you can see, the beauty that stands before us. We would have been walking inside a building there if it was still alive. So, but I have to be careful here because this was part of a conservatory sort of thing. You right, Bubba? So, I'm not sure, but I'll have a look. Watch. My girls brought me on explores for a reason. I found a way in, guys, but I don't think I'll do it. Move, pup. Move, Holly. Holly, move. Stay there. So as you can see, I'm not going to go in because I've got my children with me. But you can see the burnt damage. I can zoom out. It's been this one is the worst damage, as you can see. I'm not going to take it with my children with me. If I didn't have my kids with me, I would have gone in. But I don't want to risk them getting hurt because I did something stupid. But as you can see, there is a way up, there is stairs. A beautiful iron gate. These were built onto here, these bars. These are the original bars in the asylum. The original gate.
Mum's the dog.
Alright, Eva, I can hear her. Poppy, off.
It's my turn now.
Honey, Holly, off.
It's my turn.
Not yet. Right. And as you can see this. I'm done with you and all. This was a bathroom at one point. I actually have pictures of this before it was like this. And again there. So, yeah. Don't let go of her or give her. As we go around a bit more. Sorry about my 8-year-old in the background. She's after my camera. The other side of what's going on. More. This is all caused from fire. She's fine. Dogs are more resilient to this sort of stuff than us. And again, I'll show you inside this window that's been barred up. This is the original window bars. As you can see, original radiators, original light, and again another railing there leading to stairs and more mysterious places. Holly, come. Excuse me, there's dust breathing in windows. Original door. Someone managed to get out. how, and that's how they've got in to the clock tower.
We're not calling Andy off. Could do
Up.
Up.
So, this way. Try to give you as much as possible before I finish for the day. This is only a quick explore.
Oh, see, you stop. That means I'll stop.
Yep.
There's glass.
Ow, stop biting, Holly.
Holly, I don't want to be.
Again, original flooring. Left to the elements. Right, follow me down, girls.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Right, so we'll go around this way. This would have been
So I know where I
part of the buildings, I suppose.
I stepped and I know where I go.
Watch this hole there.
Where?
There. Again, look at the ground. Suggests this could have been another built part of the building. There used to be a conservatory here.
No.
Like I said, I'll show you pictures of it when I find it.
I am sad.
So,
I am sad.
why are you sad? I'm recording. Why are you sad?
Oh, because
I do apologise because I'm trying to be professional, but I'm only able to do this when I have kids. So, no, you're not going on them.
Why?
Because they're dangerous. Again, the reason why I bring my kids on Explore is so they can teach them about the danger of stuff and how not to destroy places. So then they can't be rebuilt. But get off it now! Apart from my eldest, who doesn't want to listen to me, so she's obviously going to be about 5 years older. Again, I will conquer those towers one day when I haven't got children. Right, over here, look, Jaden! Look at the mill here! I swear, my 11-year-old could be the death of me before my exploring does. I think I will end it off here. Yeah, the history of this place. I want to research more. I want to explore more of this place and see how much, like maybe one day bring a spirit board or a Ouija board or something to here. See if I can find the spirit that wants to talk. But I'm going to end it off here, guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I'm Gamer Mum. This was my adventure with my children. I'll talk to you all soon. Bye for now.